Hi everybody, it's Claire and welcome to Design Tip Tuesday. This week's advice has to do with decorating with books in your home. Now I'm sure a lot of us have books that we've accumulated over the years and they're just lying around the house and maybe we read them once upon a time, but right now they might not be serving much of a purpose. So I decided to think of a few ways that we could incorporate those books that are getting no attention into some home design ideas. So the first way is to use books as a pedestal. So go through those old books and maybe pick a couple that you think that the covers are visually interesting. And then if you can select a couple that kind of go together, they don't have to match, but you just have to like the way they look together. So take the books and stack them on any surface. It could be a table, it could be a desk or a shelf or whatever you want. So stack them, and they don't have to be perfectly aligned. They can kind of be haphazardly placed. Now you have a little pedestal. So from there, you need to put something on your pedestal. So a couple of things that I would suggest would be a vase filled with beautiful fresh flowers, or perhaps a glass bowl that maybe you want to keep letters in or keys in or change in, whatever is going to serve a function to you. I had the privilege of working with a designer on the set of a show, and when all her props were being delivered to stage the home, I saw these books coming in, and I just was kind of curious to know if she was going to be doing a little bit of reading on home design before she staged this home, but no, they were to be used in the home design, and I was so interested to see how they then became a piece of art and were so beautifully incorporated into the design. So that's the first way. Now the second suggestion as to how to incorporate books into home design is for the real book enthusiast and the book lover. It's for someone who has tons of books that really need a home, and for someone that actually reads them time and time again, and they don't want them just to be stored where they're going to forget about them. So this is actually a book trolley. So what you would have to do is go to a flea market or an antique show and buy one of those old serving trolleys and stack it with books. Put them on the top shelves, bottom shelves, and then being a designer, I'd like you to add some other elements of design. So maybe some fresh flowers, picture frames, art, whatever you want, just to add some interest to your book trolley. And then now you have a fashionable and functionable book nook in any corner of your home that you decide to place it in. The third way that books can be used in home design, and this is the one I'm very excited about, is by making books into shelving. This is such a cool idea. So maybe you have a book in your house that you really like, or if you don't, then go to an antique market and find a book with a really cool cover or sleeve. And then all you do is go to the hardware store, buy some brackets, then you drill one side of the bracket into the bottom of the book, and then you drill the book that's sitting on the bracket into the wall. And now you have a bookshelf, literally. So one thing I want to add is once your little bookshelf is up on the wall, don't put anything too heavy on it. They're not really sturdy. I mean, the point of them is for a function, but it's also, and I would say mainly, for design. So definitely put things on top of your little bookshelves, but maybe something like little small vases or really small picture frames or any knickknacks that you have. And then now you can enjoy your books on the wall. Maybe ones that you weren't intending on ever reading again can now have a new function. So that was Design Tip 6. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure to go on over to the website, www.clairehalldesign.com, sign up for our mailing list, and then each and every Tuesday you will be receiving a video of yours truly, giving away free design advice. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for Design Tip 7.